All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to Dysfunctional Podcast. This is season 3, episode 6. We thank everyone, last one of y'all in the audience for coming, and we most thankfully thank Victor 3000 for coming for show, for being a special guest of Dysfunctional Podcast. But first, before we get to the show, I want all of y'all in the audience to please like and say the word. Please, most of y'all, you gotta do is hit the menu and press like and save. Thank y'all so much again. Before anything else, let me introduce the family out. We got Sexy Bone on the couch. We
Hey
have Loopy
everybody.
and Queen, but she left. We have Scotty Too Real. We have Underboss. And we have Cutie the Sweetest. And our most definitely that's doing the claps back there. We have Honey Love VR back there for sure. That is our family. And we are with this most talented guy right here. Today, we are joined by someone whose presence in the medical community speaks for itself. If you spent any time in this space, you have probably seen his work, heard his sets, or stepped into one of his bills and instantly felt the energy shift. I am talking about Victor 3000, a true original. Victor being here since the early days, staying consistent. Hold on, staying consistent, creative, and grounded. While a lot of people made the switch to doing tri mesh and all the other new stuff, he stayed rooted in his primitives and still managed to build some of the realest, most immersive worlds out here. His attention to detail, his ability to bring a vibe to life, is something that just can't be taught. But his creativity doesn't stop there. As a DJ, he brings flavor, soul, and movement. And now he's adding to that with his own music. He just dropped a track called Pretty Little Bay that reflects both the culture and the movement he's in right now. Victor 3000 is one of those people who doesn't just create, he contributes, he inspires, and he keeps showing up, staying true to what he does best. So today, we're taking a moment to slow it down and tap in with someone who's been building, vibing, and evolving in his own lane. Please welcome, give him confetti to Victor 3000.
Woo, Victor!
Yo,
Yeah, I
We
yo,
appreciate
appreciate you so much.
nah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I appreciate that. That's a nice monologue. I like that.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you. You know,
Thank
trying to be kind of like Club Shay Shay. Shout out to Club Shay Shay though. Um, yeah. So we have some questions for you. Everybody on this couch has some questions. Well, most of everybody on the couch has questions for you. So
you.
let's get ready for you to be in this hot seat, sir.
Hmm.
So, how are you doing today, Victor? I'm Scotty. I'll be asking some questions first.
All right.
I just
I'm
want to
doing
thank
good.
you for coming to Dysfunctional Podcast. And we like to get more into our guests. We want to know who is the man behind the headset. So,
Hmm.
first question I want to know is like, where are you from?
I'm from uh I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, okay. I'm from
Yeah.
Mississippi. I believe everyone over here is like near Mississippi, Tennessee, or Arkansas. So we all like in that area close to Missouri.
Hmm.
So what do you do outside of for work, outside of VR for work?
I'm a relocation specialist. But in in layman terms, I'm a mover. I've been moving for the last 15 years.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what hobbies do you like to do that require you to go outside of the house?
That require me to go outside of the house. Well, let's see. One of my hobbies that I like to do outside of the house is ride my bike. I like to get out in the wind, ride motorcycle. That's one of my hobbies outside.
Okay.
Another hobby, I just like to walk. Let's see. What else do I like to do? I don't know. I don't get out much these days. It's just I be
Okay.
outside and
Yeah.
back inside. To be honest with
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
you.
since COVID. For me, I
I ain't
don't
gonna.
go out
Yeah,
there.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have any favorite artists or a music genre?
Yeah. R&B. R&B would be my favorite genre since a kid.
Okay.
Okay. What's your
Same with
favorite
me.
artist in R&B? Like, what's your favorite?
Uh, well, I don't know. My favorite artist, he's no longer with us. That was Michael Jackson. But
Oh
that's pop.
yes,
That's pop R&B ish.
it is. It
He's a
is.
pop king, quote unquote. But yeah, it was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Michael Jackson too. I'm more of the Weekend fan, so they kind of. So, were you a gamer before you got on the headset?
Absolutely. Yep. PlayStation, Call of
That was gonna
Duty.
be my next question.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into PlayStation too. What type of games do you play?
Uh, Mostly now it's just Call of Duty, but I'm in the racing games heavy. I was in the racing games a lot. That's my
Okay.
thing.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. I love
I'm
me
like
some racing
what is
games.
it, Gran Turismo?
All of them. Need for Speed, The Crew.
Oh
You
yeah, I
know, you
love
go all
Need
the
for
way back
Speed.
to
Yeah.
Love Need for
Midnight
Speed.
Club. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Mhm.
Midnight Club
Shit.
was it, man, for
Dub
real.
edition. The
Okay.
throwback joints.
Okay.
Yeah. hmm
That's what's
Okay.
up.
So, what drew you into virtual reality?
Uh, well, initially it was my homeboy, my partner King James, put me onto the VR. I had already seen the commercial from Mark and everything, but it wasn't until my homeboy actually purchased the headset, the Quest 2, and brought it to my crib, and I put it on, and it was like at first I was playing the games, and I'm like, man, this ain't, it was kind of basic for me from going to the PlayStation to VR and it not being so
Mhm.
developed and whatnot. I'm like, man, this more so like a mobile game type shit. This ain't even you know, this ain't on the level of a PlayStation or an Xbox. Back then at least,
Yeah.
Uh, that was my views on it. But that's what drew me in. It was my homeboy convincing me to buy a
Okay.
headset. It took me a while though, but I finally got one. Yep.
I think for me it was Beat Saber. That's what drew me to get a headset. Like I seen people, online playing Beat Saber. I'm like, let me get one, and then end up, you know, sitting here with all of you. So you never know.
Right.
hmm
Yeah. Okay.
So my last question from for today was, what was your first big project in VR?
My first big project, like as far as like my biggest world, or like which one
You can do both.
Just
Either,
in what
you do
sense?
both.
anything.
Okay. Uh, uh, I would say right now I would say frequency three probably. My world frequency three.
Okay.
It's probably the most
Okay.
challenging.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. It's pretty cool,
Yeah.
world.
hmm Thank you.
So how did it shape your journey when you created frequency? Like how did that shift you into making anything after?
Well, for the most part, I would say I had already been so into it before that, but it was like it was the most implemented world that I had like the most games, and it was like I was getting scripts done and having to hook up all of the leaderboards and whatnot. Because mostly I do everything by myself unless I bring in a script or an outside source. I got Dirt Dig to help me on that. Shout out to Dirt. But
Hmm.
you know, but other than that, it'd be a little heavy on me because I do most of it myself. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here's your questions next.
Okay, I'm trying to find them.
I just sent it to you in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Hold on. So it's the let's see what first got you into building that on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. What up, Vic?
What up, cutie?
How you doing, man? You
Doing
super
good.
dope. Happy to be sitting on the couch with you, my boy.
Oh,
Hey.
happy to be here.
Okay. So my questions to you are what first got you into building in the metaverse, right?
Uh, so at first when I got in here, I had planned on just chilling and politicking. Like I was into the social aspect of it more than the games. Like I told you earlier, my homeboy introduced me to the Oculus, and he was into the games, and I was telling him like if I get in there, I'm more into the social aspect, want to meet people, and I think that's cool, the virtual part of
Mm-hmm.
that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but what got me in the building was basically in the beginning, hanging around Junior and Angel and being around the person that taught me how to build, Herbert. Uh,
Yeah, shout
being
out
in
to
build
her.
mode with them, it was like at first I had no, because when you first get in here and you see these worlds, it's a little overwhelming. You like
Mm-hmm.
once you get in build mode, you go in there, pull out a square, you like, okay, what's next? Like you
Mm-hmm.
like, you know we got
Yeah,
to do this. Like so you just gonna sit back on the
yeah,
sidelines
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all
Yeah.
have that building stuff and I'm finna chill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was on. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that they kind of pushed me into build mode pretty much to go
Okay.
ahead and
Yeah.
give it a try, see what's up. Yep.
This was
Yeah, it sure sounds like a good idea. So you getting stuck in the middle of the sky and
Yeah,
don't know how to get down. For me, I was like, oh
man.
shoot, yeah, they can most definitely have this. Okay,
Hmm.
so out of all the worlds that you done built, like, what would you say is your favorite world that you created so far, and why would you choose that one?
I was thinking about that question. Uh, but I already know the answer pretty much. It's
Mhm.
shrimp and grits for sure, all the
Yeah.
way.
I
Yeah,
love
shrimp and
that
grits
one.
crazy.
I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah, it's
I
different.
love that one. It's
Yeah,
different, yeah.
I was in a different state of mind when I built that.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
shrimp and
That's
grits is
what's
most
up.
definitely dope. Like,
Yes,
it's
it
hard to
is.
choose with you because you go
It
crazy.
is
Yeah,
hard to
right,
choose with
right.
you. You got so
Yeah, you
many
go
dope
crazy.
ass
yeah,
worlds, bro.
yeah. They keep
When I
getting
did your
crazier.
list, I said I can't even put all his worlds in this goddamn flyer
Nah, but
promo
you
because
got the
it's
good
so
ones though.
many.
You got the main ones for sure. You did a good job on that. You got the heavy hitters.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
most definitely. Yeah, you do your thing. So my next question to you is like, what keep you using primitives, um, when most people changed over to try mesh?
I like that question. Uh, so to keep it plain and simple, let's see. This was around mid 22 when they introduced me to VR chat. Right
Hmm.
Mhm.
now, don't get me wrong. Visually, VR chat is like it's everything, right? You immerse in it. It's physically it's all there, but it's just for me. It was just one thing that was missing. It was the fact that I couldn't tell the difference between this and reality. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like
Mm-hmm.
VR chat looks more CG to me. It looks like a hologram in a sense. Like you can tell. So
Mhm.
when
Mm-hmm.
somebody told me that, this was way before the Trimesh got here, 2, 3 years before, 22.
Mhm.
They was like, well, that's what Horizon gonna end up looking like. And my first response was, no, why would they do that? You know what I'm
Mm.
Right.
saying? Because I'm like, the walls and Horizons and the people and everything look way more solid than VR chat. See,
Mhm.
my thing is, no offense against the cartoon like worlds, you got the video games, you got your adventure worlds, but for me, my expertise and where I wanted to go and take it was realism. That's been my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like Horizon's primitive shapes and what you can do with it, the way the lights hit off of it, the way, just the overall ambiance, the essence of the world is just when you know how to use them, they can be used properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the basics of it to narrow it down. I just think that primitive shapes look a lot more solid and aggressive
Mm-hmm.
than tri mesh.
Yeah.
But I
Mm-hmm.
only feel like
Yeah.
that probably because I haven't touched the tri mesh yet. So once I get into it
Yeah.
and figure out, the logistics of it, that
Mm-hmm.
that might change. You know.
Bro, but
Yeah.
that's crazy. So you telling me your new bill is not Trimesh?
I
No.
haven't touched
Bro,
tri
why
mesh at
I
all.
thought it, bro? Bro, you
It's an
go
illusion, right?
Crazy.
Go
That's
with it.
But that's
crazy.
yeah,
crazy.
that's
Go
my
with
thing.
it.
Like,
Crazy.
so I've
That's
been so you know how
crazy.
in 3D terms when you're using Blender, they say you're gonna do it and then you're gonna bake it, right? So I'm baking it in Horizons in the Oculus versus what I'm
Hey,
saying, the 3D
Yeah.
side. So
hey,
I'm baking
Hey.
Big.
primitive worlds,
you
shh,
the
don't tell
man,
nobody
bro.
else, you know what I'm saying?
You the man,
Hey.
So
bro.
they
You
tell
dope
you
with
about
it.
the bacon and stuff and all that, right? But bacon,
Yeah.
so one thing I
It's
do know
different.
about you that you real good with lighting. Like
Yeah.
That's
you
a key
you
that's a
you
key point.
super dope with lighting. When it
Yeah.
comes
Mm-hmm.
to
So
trimester, the key to lighting is static lighting. So
yeah.
that's gonna
Other
be
other
your
than if you actually
instead.
build
Yeah,
it
yeah,
inside of Blender and do all of the lighting and the shading in there, bake it, and then bring it back in.
yeah.
That's the only way
That's a
it's
little too
possible
much.
for real.
That's a
Yeah.
little
Way
too
too
much
much.
The
right there.
blender baking
But
and
if you
lighting
notice,
and
if you notice after I say this, you'll start to see it. But I don't know if you already haven't seen it. But if you go to a lot of tri-mesh worlds and just pay attention to like uh like the essence of the lighting, like how it hits off of the shapes versus
Mhm,
the primitive worlds. Like if you got a
mhm,
light bulb, it actually looks like it's on. Like you can see like the silhouette of the shadow, like the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
mhm,
If you know how to use
Mm-hmm.
it. I use
Right.
all of it. I
mhm.
use cubes, I use dynamic lighting, static lighting, you know, all of it. Glow,
You
everything
dope with it. I heard
Yeah,
you dope
combined.
you
with the
go
But
light.
crazy,
they
You
all
man.
do
dope with
I
something
gotta
different
throw up
though.
some
That's the
confetti
thing.
for
But
that, man. Cause
it just
that
come
last
from a
word.
lot of it just come from a lot of study,
Man,
on that grid. That's all,
it.
it
Yeah,
bro,
just
you
you
come from
did
a
a
dope.
lot of
lot of
Very
study.
dope with the
inspiring,
lighting.
bro. You
Learning how it
inspired the
works.
mess out somebody at that last word. I ain't gonna even lie. That should be dope.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay.
Um.
My next question. Do I got another question, or do I do these other ones too? All five of them. Okay.
You don't have to. We could go on to the next one.
Okay.
We could skip
All right.
them.
Okay, so Victor, what's up? What's up?
What's up, sexy bone? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
All
Okay,
right.
as someone who's been in this space for a while, how have you seen the meta community grow?
Well, let's see. I seen it go from the Bad Girls Club days or like College Hill, real world feel till now we like in I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like it's I don't know
It's
what
a
show to compare it to now,
Yeah.
Uh, but but I'm trying to give you a good transition into the past and the present.
Mm.
Like I'm trying
Come
to
on with it.
yes.
but back then it was more of like a house party kid and play. Like that's how I felt back then. Like when you got in the
Mm-hmm.
Oculus, it was like literally going to a whole nother world, and all it was just turn up. It was just
Turn up.
good
Mm-hmm.
vibes,
For
whether it
real.
was negative vibes, positive vibes. Like shit was going down in here. Like back in the
Yes.
day when
Wow.
Danica had the O'Reilly show. What was it called? The Riley. It was he had a
The
show like
rider show.
Jerry Springer.
The
Yeah,
Riley
yeah, the
show.
Riley show. Yeah, yeah. So back
Yeah.
then,
Yeah, the
like
rider show.
this place was on fire. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Wildin' Out and Comedy Lit and all these places. Like this was before Black
Yes.
Man,
Magic, way before Black
Before
Magic.
Blackback. Mm-hmm.
And it was just Liddy in the city. Yeah, that's all I can say. It was, it was turned back then.
Don't
So
forget
that's
your world. Don't forget your world with Big
oh yeah,
Tuesday.
boy,
Come on.
3000. Yeah, that was my first world. Yeah, I tried to get it cracking. I tried to
Yes.
bring a whole new, yeah, tried to
yeah.
bring a whole new feel with that one for sure.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, that's
Okay,
what it
Yeah.
so
was.
what do you want your name to stand for in this space? You're a seasoned creator, you've been here for some years, so yeah.
hmm Uh, I just narrowed down. I just wanted to stand for truth. I live in my truth through everything, and I came in this space as me. I plan on the longevity being me, and whenever I become a
Okay.
gazillionaire from when the metaverse really take off, and it's millions and billions of people using the Oculus or augmented reality glasses, and my world's just jumping. I
Right,
just want to
right.
stand for truth. I just want to stand for being a man of his word, living on truth, principles, morals, all of that. You
Okay,
know,
so what advice would you give new creators trying to stand out without following trends?
be different. Be as different as you can be. Explore these worlds, take them all in, and do the opposite of that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Victor. I'm Honey, and
Okay.
I heard your new
What's going on,
music.
honey?
I wanted to ask you about. Let me just say the song "Pretty Meta Bay." Like, what
Hmm.
inspired the track, or who inspired the track?
Well,
What inspired the track?
yeah. Okay.
She gonna say
Uh,
who?
well, I mean, the title alone, I myself, like many others, have had meta bays, meta boos, et cetera, et cetera. I've had a couple, however you want to put it. And the song was just like a bounce back song from like when I did In the Meta with it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that song,
Yeah, I
but that was my
remember that
first
song.
metaverse
Picture.
song,
Mhm.
and it
Yeah.
was kind of like a anthem in a sense. So I kind of wanted to do like a poppy vibe for for the meta booze, but
Okay.
so
So it was a build up to that song. Did this one come to you quick?
it came to me quick in a sense. Like usually, the song will write itself. Like I hear the beat and then the song will write itself. So I hear the beat and then I just do it and mix it and put it out. But
And
yeah,
do you see yourself dropping a full project in the future, or just dropping
mm,
singles when the vibe hits?
most definitely want to do like an EP. Like I want to do like a whole package. Probably like seven
Okay.
songs. A good seven
Oh,
seven songs to give
Okay.
the
That's
people.
and
dope.
have a release
Dope.
party.
Just different stuff, but it's different elements to my music. So I just want to go
Mm,
through the different styles that I have. You know. So the
okay.
next song might be a rap song, straight hip hop, straight lyricist level type deal. I know how to do a
Okay.
lot of, so ain't no telling.
Thank you. Those are my questions about the music.
No problem.
Thank you.
Hit the button.
All good.
So do you
So,
record your own music?
Absolutely. Yep. I taught myself how to record. I started off using Pro Tools, but I haven't had the Pro Tools software. So that last song, In the Meta with it, was recorded on Pro Tools, but the last song was
okay.
recorded on Band Labs.
That's what's up.
Mhm. That's
And I
dope.
love
Mhm.
Pretty Little Bay. I love that song. I think that was
Thank you,
dope.
thank you. I like it too. It's a vibe.
So it's my turn. My main one, I gave them all the hard questions because I said, I'm not gonna do all the hard questions this time. You get what I'm saying? I'm chill. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to
Mm-hmm.
my Blood Legends family. I really appreciate y'all so much. But we gotta get into your DJing mixing, what you do at your, spots that you love to do your mixes. Yeah. If
Yeah.
y'all ain't heard his DJ mixes, y'all need to go to his worlds and let him be a
That's
DJ
crazy.
for the night. Cause baby, he be mixing the motherfuckers music. Be,
Yeah, yeah.
hey,
You find yourself in the
so
world way
Yeah.
too long.
Way too long.
hey,
That's what
so
they be
so
saying.
my first question that I think everybody wanna know. Did you
Hmm.
start DJing before you got into metal? Do you start DJing, mixing beats before? Like, and how did
Well,
that come into your life?
well, I'll say this much, right? Like music been in my life since a kid. Like, so when I go back to Michael Jackson, like I can remember me being young and standing in front of the TV trying to mimic the moves, you know. So the music aspect came from my dad. He collected a lot of music, you know. Um he had mad records. I used to blow the speakers in the house, mess up the needle on the record player, stuff like that when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So uh I had a passion for going to the CD store like every week. Like soon as I got some money, that was like my go-to spot. Like back in the day, whether it was cassette
Okay.
tapes or CDs, like that was a major influence that came from the music aspect, like why I love it. But I really didn't start mixing how I'm mixing now until being in here. But I've always DJ like house parties and stuff like that. You know, I've always
That's
been an
what's up.
aux chord enthusiast.
Okay. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Hmm.
So, what kind of energy do you try to bring when you're, bringing in the music in in your at your events? Like, how do you get off a vibe for the crowd?
So that's pretty much plain and simple. I judge the crowd. I look at how the people moving with one
Mm-hmm.
particular song, and then I kind of go from there. Sometimes it's like it's a free-handed situation where I just throw little songs in there that people don't know and try to
Mm-hmm.
keep the vibe going. I might sprinkle it in there, but for the most part, I'm playing like classics, whether it's 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, the
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like I'm trying to blend it all in, and then sometimes, when I feel free and I can just get to going, like, yeah, it's a family reunion. That's what I'm looking forward to, like partying, like just playing the best music that's out there.
Okay.
Getting the
Okay.
frequency coming through the Oculus.
Okay. That's what's up.
Hmm.
So Vic, I love it. So Vic, you have so many
Hmm.
words under your belt. You really do. And my very first word that I first met you, that I remember when I first met you was Bar 3000. That's when I first
Hmm.
met you. And I first noticed that you do um dope ass, you a dope ass DJ. You shout everybody out when they come in. You actually
Hmm.
inspired me to do Down South Bar Girl. You and Root Kid, because when I first came here, especially when me and Boss, we really didn't hear so much down south music except until we came to you
Me
or Root
either.
Kid. Yeah. So
Yeah, me either.
that what inspired me to do. You actually did is that inspired me to do that stuff. I always keep telling you that, but this is you
Word.
not gonna
No,
you
I'm
gonna
honored
keep
about
hearing
that.
it. Yeah.
I'm honored.
Uh so Bar 3000 was his very first word. It was dope as fuck. I think it was dope. I think it was very dope. But you actually
Yeah,
came a long motherfucking way to building and
yeah, for
I
sure.
remember your Tupac Alive, and then you had the Box 3000, the Electric Cafe. You also
Mm-hmm.
had Club Precision. He
Club
has the
Precision.
Social House. Jack in the
Yeah.
Bag is his restaurant. He
Mm-hmm.
has shrimp and grits. This is most favorite one. I think this dope.
Mm-hmm.
Frequency 3 is like an arcade. I love it.
Yeah,
Dottie's,
yeah,
the gas
yeah.
station at 3,000 watts. Come in at
For sure.
3,000 watts of dopamine.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Huh?
Hold on,
She
Swing.
look like she
Swing
dancing.
finna. Swing gonna twerk. So this is the part of the show where we get dysfunctional and Swing twerks for you. Let you know you're really appreciated by the twerk dance. Thank you, Swing.
Sorry, y'all. So,
Twin, you got him a whole
what I
twerk
was
show.
on? Oh, my bad, y'all. Well, y'all enjoyed the twerk show. Um, so then let's talk about your latest word, 3,000 watts of dopamine. He just not too long ago dropped that world.
It's
That world is so dope.
fire.
By the way, that world is dope as hell.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
what inspired you to do that world? Because you also have 3,000 watts of luxury, the studio, but this is also a studio too. But you just did a
Yeah.
whole nother unique, dope style to it. So this is called 3,000 watts of dopamine. And
Right.
I wonder what the next one gonna be. 3,000 watts of what?
I guess we
Yeah,
gotta keep
whatever
that
gonna be
going, man.
Fire.
dope.
I gotta keep that going.
Yeah, that's a dope.
Uh, but well, I'll start with 3,000 watts of luxury. The initial build was I needed a place to stay. While I was getting a mansion built by Herbert, I needed uh, I needed a small location to chill in the meantime. So I had built a small loft, and then I put in a studio in there because
Mm.
most of my life has been music. So I needed a studio for the vibes. But the thing with 3,000 watts of luxury, I had switched it up 3 times already. Well, 2 times anyway, versus the initial one.
I'm at next.
It was at the 3.0 stage, and I just didn't want to.
That was me.
I didn't want to touch that one again. So I figured I'd make a new one. You know, and then I've just I've just taken this building stuff to a different level as far as like myself and like actually really studying architecture and like lighting and
Mm.
everything, like taking it all in a sense. And then that came from, I know I'm probably jumping around, but that came from the Juneteenth world, when they called me an architect, that really flipped the switch for me because I'm like, yo, they think I'm an architect for real. So uh you know that's where 3,000 watts, because the 3,000 watts, the watts part come from electricity, movement, like feeling alive. So when I build my
Mhm.
worlds, I want you to feel a presence from like the moment you touch down at the spawn point. That's my whole goal. As soon as you spawn in, there's no questions, you know. So 3,000 watts of dopamine, I really resorted back to the mood and the mind state that I was in when I built shrimp and grits. So,
Okay.
I'll give you a brief description. I went on a 5-day water fast, cleared my mind, meditated, studied, and then, I just built on pure air, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
That's what's
uh,
up.
I needed a clear mind state, and I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted to bring the studio how I actually wanted to see it before we had extra capacity and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I just took it to a whole nother element, a whole nother realm,
You did. And you did.
and I wanted to produce something that was immersive, and it felt like you was there.
Right.
So that's where that
Right.
come from. And the dopamine aspects come from, like I said, when you touch down, your mind is just your dopamine levels rise. So
Mm.
Yeah, I like
throughout the
that.
whole
I
Definitely
love
throughout
felt
the
that.
that.
whole world, as you walk
Yeah.
through from the
Hmm.
artwork, the photos, the studio,
Yeah.
The
every
piano.
aspect of it.
And you couldn't even tell
Yeah,
that you can't even tell that's a primitive world. Like
I
people be coming in there
promise.
yeah.
like
Mhm.
this a Chinese bill. And I'm like, nah, he still
Mhm.
little bit
Convinced of it,
still
right?
too primitive.
I thought it
That's
And
what
they're
I
like,
was.
said.
what?
Mhm.
What? You talking about this ain't no
Yeah,
Chinese world? I'm like, no, this primitive. like
Yeah, my
eh,
sister see my
yeah,
face
yeah,
still in shock. I thought it was a. I
you
yeah.
swear
did
he
that
did it
real
for me.
so dope. How you came with
Hmm.
the light, and my favorite part I already told you was the light bulbs. How he got the light bulbs going down, and it got the
Yeah, that was
reflection
something
of the light
different, right?
bulbs. So, wow,
Yeah,
Man,
it's
it's
so
dope.
different.
that's
It's
one of
so
my
unique.
favorite parts too. That's one of my
I
favorite
love
parts of the
it.
world.
I love how you. So if y'all haven't
Yeah,
checked out 3,000 watts of dopamine by Victor 3,000, make sure y'all go check
Yeah.
that out. Cause baby, y'all
Hmm.
missing out. That
Yeah,
man
yeah,
it's
is
yeah.
he
dope.
is so dope.
Dope
And
as
if y'all
hell.
ain't checked out his vibe, like y'all ain't experienced his vibe that he gives off in his worlds and how he do the experience and how he do his DJ mixes. Make sure y'all go check out Shrimp and Grits. He does an event every Saturday. I don't know what time though, but
Mhm.
he'll tell you every Saturday night. Be
11
there
p.m.
if you want to experience
No,
the vibe for sure. Um,
yes.
Victor, I just want to thank you for coming on to Dysfunctional Podcast. I know we started off so slow and late, but I really do appreciate you for sticking out with us with Dysfunctional Family because we are very dysfunctional as hell. That's why we call ourselves
Oh,
Dysfunctional
it's all good.
Podcast. And we just really do appreciate you. And if anybody on this cast have any more questions about the World 3000 watts of dopamine or anything before I go to my closing remarks, please do so. Anybody on this panel stage? Nobody? Okay, Victor, we thank you so much. And can somebody give him his award, please? It's over there on that little pad thing over there.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
oh, you got it.
Victor 3000, we thank you so much for being on the
Okay.
show again.
It's
And
hard.
that's your award. It will be dropped into a blank, well, not blank world. It's called my special guest award world. So it will be dropping there. You could pick it up and put in anything that you want to put in, any word
Okay.
that you want to bring it to. We
That's
really
dope.
do thank you.
Yeah,
And
that is dope.
anybody that want to say some appreciation to 3000, the audience, y'all may do so at this time if y'all want to say anything to Victor 3000 or have any questions for Victor 3000. If y'all don't know him, y'all can get to know him right now.
You talking like to the
Hmm.
audience or me? Talking to the audience?
Yeah, I'm talking to the
Audience.
Yeah.
audience. Y'all
Oh,
out there.
yeah. So, what can we find your
Come
music,
walk
bro?
up to the
Oh,
red square.
oh, right here. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Where can we find your music at, bro?
It's on streaming platforms. You could type in either Victor 3000, just like how my name is spelled up here in the search
Okay,
box on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And also my other music, you can find it under Mr. Victor Vic. So you can type in
bet,
Vic, like
bet.
like Michael Vic, Victor Vic. Yeah, yeah.
Already, man. Cool, cool.
Yeah, he's dope with it. Anybody else that have any more questions for him? Anything? Okay. Anybody on the couch, on the panel, want to say anything to Victor? Give him his kudos,
I'll
flowers,
say something
anything?
soon. I'll say something soon.
Okay.
Hey, Vic, yeah, since I met you, bro, you've been super dope. You've been doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Happy that you stay solid. Always make people feel so welcomed and loved when they come and see your bed. That's why I come in there and chill out with you, rock out with you. Keep doing what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing, man. We love you in this spot, man. You need it in here.
Uh,
And for sure.
thank you, thank
Yeah, I
you,
just
thank
want
you.
to say
Appreciate
keep
that.
doing what you're doing. It's awesome work. Awesome work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
referencing back to
For
Cuda,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
you dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I know about that dopamine because when I had my little issue in the hospital, that's what
Yeah,
they gave me to keep me
yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Dopamine.
Oh
You
man,
know?
dopamine. Yes, sir.
I was dopamine all day. So yeah, hey, for
Yes,
about 3 months. So yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
but like I say, you dope, man. Like I say, DJing, a mixing, man, that shit be
Hey,
crazy.
likewise, man. You too. You too. You too. Now, DJ
Crazy,
Underboss, Boss
yeah.
Visionaries. Here he is, right here. Keep
Yeah.
on. I'm telling you.
Y'all both know how to turn the spot up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey,
Man, but
love,
it
you
started
have,
with
I
the
know you
Bar
have it on those
3000
too
though.
much.
Bar 3000 was one of the most lit places we used to go to, man.
Yeah.
That's what I just told
Yeah,
you.
I
I
Lit
used
had
to
a
go
goal
there
in
places.
next to
mind,
every
yeah,
day.
because like she was saying, it wasn't a lot of stuff I like to hear. When you go to the
Yeah.
Right.
club at 1, 2
Downstairs.
in the morning and
Mm-hmm.
you in there just trapped out, nobody was doing that because a lot of people was from either West Coast or East Coast.
East Coast,
People really
yeah.
wasn't
Hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
Yeah, cause
I had
most
to keep
that's
going.
what me and Boss mainly talked about. We was like, ain't nobody really doing downside music but Victor and Root Kid. So it was just
Hmm.
like, damn, don't nobody know downside music like that. Like,
Yeah,
dang, I know it's some folks
guess
from
they
down
just
south.
ain't
So that's
vibe
what
to it. I don't
started down
know.
south bar and grill.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you been dope. You and I feel like we just became close. Cause even though then we wasn't as close. But I feel
Hmm.
like we just became a little bit close. I consider you like my dog.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure, for
I
sure.
always gonna support you no matter what, and keep doing your
Appreciate
doing. You
you.
gonna always inspire me no matter what. So yeah,
Right on.
it's always
Thank
a
you, BD. Thank you.
thing for me. And honey, love, you got anything to know? And I know
Well,
you don't know too much about
yeah,
him,
I don't
but
know too much. I'm new
Mm,
to Horizon a few months, but
mm.
I did see the dopamine spot, and it's definitely beautiful, and inspiring to want to learn how to create,
Thank you.
the
Thank you.
aspects, all that. So thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
yeah. So thank you so much again, Victor, for coming on this Dysfunctional Podcast. We really do
Yes,
appreciate
thank
it. We don't
you.
want to hold up your
Oh
time,
no,
but
y'all are good.
the
I'm
show
taking a
gonna
break.
still
I'm
the
taking a
show
break
gonna
from bill
still
mode.
okay. So, but the show gonna still go. We gonna do one topic today. If you want to join in on the topic, you are happy to still sit here on the couch while we
Yeah.
still do our topic show because this is a podcast. And now that I got my
Okay.
blunt legend family with me, we can start doing our topics now. Once again, we just gonna do one for right now, and then the next time we do a special guest interview thing again, we could have like at least two more. Well, we try not to steer to politics and religion, but so we talk about everything except for politics and religion. We try to steer away from that because it kind of brings too much, stuff
Mhm.
going on too.
And laugh a
So
long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
yeah, so my topic for the day is: do you still check phones? And
Oh wow.
in relationships, do you think that is appropriate in a relationship to check phones?
Well, I just got through having this conversation with somebody, right? And basically just sums it up to like you got it's a maturity level with that because do I to this day? No. Did I
Mm-hmm.
before? Probably, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when you go looking, you gonna find it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Hmm.
You
you
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
find it.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially us women, we gonna find something.
Hell yeah. I don't care if I gotta put that mug upside down. I'm gonna find what I'm looking for.
Nah, it could be nothing in the phone. Like everything is good, but nah,
Yeah.
it's gotta be in his cloud or something.
Y'all
Nah,
ever
we
in the
gotta find
hey,
something. It's in his
hey,
recent deleted it's
hey,
something.
fellas out
Hey,
there, hey, these women, they was the first AI, they was the first
I
artificial intelligence.
swear.
Because they'll hack the
Hey,
shit out your phone. They getting in there, You be
hey,
like,
I'm
damn,
so
you been looking
good. I
over my
know how
shoulder,
to
huh? You been
find a
looking
way
over
to
my
go
shoulder.
get your mind where you erased your shit. When the last time you erased it, I know how to go get them erased messages.
Oh my god.
Oh
You know,
no.
iPhone tell on you now. You can't hide nothing in your iPhone. Nothing. You got the recent deleted. They show
But
you
you know, you
when the
gotta
last time
delete
you
and then
deleted the
go into
message and
delete and
everything.
delete.
The backup
I know how
delete.
to go get your deleted ones.
Yeah, we know
That's
how to get
crazy.
that.
I can get the that you was thinking about typing, but you did get a chance to type, and I get them out your mind.
Yo.
Yeah. Stop playing with me. Sorry,
With me,
baby. Don't be looking around. I'm gonna get yours too.
besides all of that, so let me see. Look at the scene. He ran. You made the scene right. He ran. The scene ran. He said, "Baby, I'm out of here." So the scene
Man.
ran. So
Yo.
with me though, I had to learn because I'm young. I'm still 28, 29. But I
28,
had to learn
29.
a long time. I had to learn a long time ago before I got married. Most definitely, I learned not to go through phones. Only because I don't have to, but I have to sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't
Mhm.
know what these men be doing. It could be some dark shit they be getting into. You
Mm.
never,
Yeah.
or women, vice versa. You never could know what a person really is. The phone
Yeah.
tells everything basically who a person is, basically. But um me personally, like with my ex-husband, he used to have his phone like out. Like I could answer his phone calls, anything else. I don't have to, I don't have to go through his phone because he's
Hmm.
open about it. He gave me his password, everything. But then when you start holding your phone upside down, and then you gotta take your
Mm.
phone everywhere you gotta go. Then you gotta put your
Mhm.
phone under the pillow while you sleep, trying to hide,
Oh
like
yeah, no,
trying to
that's a
hold.
sign there,
Uh-huh.
huh?
That's them
So that's a
signs.
sign, right?
Damn, boy,
That's
if
a
you can
sign.
see my
That's
sign.
it.
So
Yeah,
I don't have
boy.
to go through your phone. I already know you're up to
Man,
something because men just have that wire. I guess y'all just
that's
most
the.
men just have that wire. Like, oh,
But
I
see
gotta hide
that come with that come with maturity though. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
get to the point where see one thing I know about a woman, right? Or
it.
women in general is y'all got a keen sense for you
Intuition.
know
We do
your
have
intuition.
Intuition for
You know,
sure.
it's like you know y'all
God
can
gave us
just
that gift for a
sense it.
reason.
You know, I don't
Yeah.
know if the moon be
Mhm.
some type of way or the stars be aligned, but y'all just be knowing. So it's best
Hmm.
for
Mhm.
us men to just fly straight. When you got one, you best leave it that way because once you start fraternizing, that's when the energy shift. You know,
Hmm.
Mhm.
and I know that y'all can
And we
sense it
gonna pick it up for sure.
I done monitor I done monitor it. I
Yeah.
know.
And
Like,
men terrible. They can't hide it anyway, man. Men can't hide
Mm-mm.
nothing. They
Mhm.
horrible, man.
mm,
We can do some
you
stuff.
on
Men can't hide nothing, boy. They be so man.
Yeah.
Somebody be right in your face. You just be looking at like, man, please, I can't wait for you to go to sleep. I'm finna get your phone soon, cause wait a minute.
Hell no.
Right. Nigga, you go hide your phone under the pillow, bro. I'm gonna
Hey,
wait
you
till
gonna
you
hide your
just
phone
wait
under the
man.
till your
pillow
ass
like
deep
I
in
don't
the
See,
know
that's
dark
just
ass
when you
seat. You
deep
ain't
in
gonna even know
sleep.
your phone
Mhm.
that's
gone.
toxic, man. That's toxic.
When you make that good, I said, here we go.
Hell
I
no.
can get it back.
That's
It's
too
that
toxic.
time. I'm so cool with it, bro.
Nah.
I wait until I turn some music on that go right with your snore. So when that good one go in, I can slide my hand under there and pull that phone at the same
Yeah.
and then slide in the bathroom with it and see what I want. Then come in,
Mm,
wait till that
mm.
good snoring, slide that mother back under the pillow. So when you wake up, it's in the same spot.
Wake up. You wake up, you touch your phone
Depending
like
on what she
this.
found, ain't gonna be no him
So
waking
this
up.
is what y'all know
Gonna
what
wake
to
him
do
up.
when this happens. When y'all go to sleep, if you doing something wrong and you got a cutie beside you, make sure you lock that thing down or put that thing in the safe.
But no, let's be for real though. Let's be for real. I do not listen now. I'm gonna be honest, because I always tell the truth up here. That's why they like me up here. Now, I don't check phones unless I have to. This for real.
Right.
I can tell. Just like they saying, you can tell when your man start acting different. They start, you ask, oh, baby, what time is it? And they cuffing their phone. Oh, I can tell you the time. Like all of that. Don't do that with me because then I'm gonna be looking at you and I'm gonna play it out. Like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get your phone when you go to sleep. But if you ain't like that, we ain't gotta do that because I can trust you. I can trust you. But if I can't, I'm getting your phone. I ain't gonna lie. Then I'm gonna find out what you Googled 2 weeks ago or a month, and then you erased it. I'm just telling you. I ain't gonna lie like that. I ain't gonna sit here. And I'm mature now, but I ain't gonna melt your phone unless you make me think I need to look at it. And then I need to look at it. I'm going to open these eyes, and I'm going to look, and I'm gonna slide it back. And you're gonna wake up, getting punched in your face. Or nah, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna
Oh
say
man.
but nah.
The scent, you got the scent back there. Like I don't know if I should leave or
My
stay.
baby,
It's that turns
hey,
to
my
mist.
baby didn't moved all the way to the back. Baby, come to the front. Please, babe, come to the front. Let me see. Let me see if I need to see your phone.
Oh man.
I need to see if I need to see your phone because the way you back there, I'm checking your phone tonight.
No.
Baby got too far in the dog for me, baby. That phone is through out here in these streets. I'm finna check your Google Play from 2 weeks ago. We started talking 3 weeks. I
Not
get
Google
back.
Play.
I'm taking your Google
Not
messages and some
Google
more.
Play.
You're not
Have all
Google
my
Play. You know what I
passwords.
mean.
That
Your
that
Google
mean
You
messages.
get a
Your
message.
she checking the
I don't care.
backups and all.
I'm checking backup and everything. Whatever, because he running too much for me.
I'm
Okay,
dead.
there we go.
Oh
You
man.
might be safe. But yeah. But anybody else? Because I can go for who else? Who checking I phones? Tell the don't truth. check phones unlike you said, unless I feel that woman intuition. But other than that, like right now, if you want to look at my phone, here, you might be
Yeah, you
buying
can
a
have
ticket because
mine.
you're gonna be looking like, okay, with them photos and videos. But other than that, I don't care. Look at it.
Yeah,
I don't have
Yeah.
nothing to hide.
exactly.
Yeah, no, I
That's
don't
why
have nothing to hide
phones,
either.
babe.
What you see in there is what you get. And that's what you gonna see. Cause I'm very honest and upfront about my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, but if I feel like you just going through my phone for no reason, you ain't ask me, you ain't ask for my permission, you wait till I go to sleep. And then I see you in my phone and you didn't even ask me for it. That's when I'm gonna be like, you gotta be an insecure ass person because goddamn, I could just gave you my phone. Like, ask for permission first. You get what I'm saying? I could just gave it to you. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm very upfront. This is how I feel. This is me.
Yeah.
And but
Yeah.
I want to just take my nigga phone. Like I learned that like when I was young, of course I just take a phone. Just like cause I back in the day, like yo, us as female, there's a lot of doubt. Cause like I should take your phone and just see what the fuck you going. But then I had to learn like trust comes into a relationship, right? So we gotta both trust each other, right? In the first beginning, right? But you do have our intuition. So yes, when I feel that intuition, I will go through your phone. That's just it's just like we
Hey.
just have that click button, like he doing something. But we gonna find something. You know what I'm saying? It could be right there because sometimes God wants us to see something. He gonna show it to us, right?
Sure know
And
what to
God
say.
will show us what y'all doing. God will show us, like literally to our face. But you know, our problem is most of us as women. You know what our problem is? Sometimes we see the sign, we see the red flags,
Ignore 'em.
and we still be right there because we love a person so much, and we still be right there. Then next thing you know, you find out some shit, some dark ass shit that he done did, and you be like, "What the fuck?" Like, but you saw the sign before.
Oh, yeah, acting
I know.
surprised.
One of my friends said that she found out her friend was, dating. Her friend was dating a person, and she never went through the phone or whatever. But then she just decided to go through her phone and found out her partner was sleeping with her daughter. So some things you have to go through people's phones, just to
Yeah.
find out some shit.
That's
You
crazy.
get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
But
that's
y'all
just
show them
mine.
signs too, cause what y'all do, y'all women,
We more smarter
y'all
than
do
men.
that color shit. Y'all hold that phone to the side like this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Holding
we
it
don't
to
even
no
gotta
side.
hide. Some women don't even have to hide their shit.
Kind of women. Yeah.
Some
Hey,
women, some women don't.
I
I
had
don't do
an ex.
nothing,
She was
and I
definitely
don't do
doing
nothing.
all
But
that, and I was
some
like,
women,
oh yeah,
most women,
yeah.
some women
I
are
ain't
more
gotta go to
smart.
your phone.
We
I
are
know you
more
got
smart.
something going
And
on.
some
Yeah, more
women don't even
smarter
have
than
to
me.
hide their shit. They just good at hiding.
I
Oh
know
yeah.
people that talk to another nigga right in front of that nigga and him
No,
still
I
don't know
swear.
what that nigga for real. The female is sneaky as hell. I don't even want to be in that type of relationship like that though. You got to be high and shit
Me
because
neither.
I don't have
it's too much
patience for all
work.
that.
It's
That's
too
why
much
men
work.
get mad when they find out they woman cheating on them because women we cheat with our emotions. Men
We
just
out
cheat,
of
they
there.
just use they dick. But
Yeah.
us women, we cheat with our emotions. You out
We
there.
ready to roll. Once we start messing with somebody else, we probably tired of you when we ready to roll out. We
Bro,
trying to find the
right.
right person to roll out with. So
So when
now
a
we
man
finna
find
do
out
our
we cheat,
thing.
oh man, I'm finna kill myself. Like, yeah, you better know because we
Go.
finna go.
no.
That's how I go. But yeah. Checking phones is crazy though. I'm
How
trying to
you
it
feel
get to a
about that,
certain age
Victor?
and see.
How you feel about women?
Women checking phones.
No,
Uh,
just
Men that check phones.
women might be cheating and whatnot. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, if a woman cheat on you or something like that, you find out a woman cheating on you.
man, don't even take me back. I don't know. I'm plead the fifth on that question.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of times you can't take people back once they cheat because you be thinking you can forgive them. But the thing is, it's hard to forgive somebody when they cheat on you because every time they do something, now once they cheat on you, now you always feel like they cheating on you. Even if you try to forgive them, every time they get quiet, go in the room by themselves, like, you wouldn't have cheating with that be again. I know just how it was.
Because it's a broken trust. So
Yeah.
You
was
break that
trusting
trust
Hard
is
to
them.
build
over
that
with. You
trust
might
back.
well not get back.
Yeah.
I ain't taking nobody back after they cheat on me because I know how they feel. I done did it before, baby, and you can't can't sleep no more. You up there like,
Mhm.
oh no, you in the
Anybody in the
bathroom
audience got
cheating.
anything to say? Y'all may come up to them red squares and say what y'all have to say. It's open
You
to
cheat
the
on me, I'm gonna
audience.
cheat back. I'm gonna show you.
Oh Lord, not to get back
Hey,
to.
what?
Something
Oh
About
about getting
what?
back on
man,
your
we
set.
dysfunctional.
Toxic. See, that's
I ain't
toxic
cheating
right there.
back.
That's
I ain't
I
even,
ain't
toxic right
cheating
it
there.
shouldn't
back. I'm
even
just
came out his
gone.
mouth. It shouldn't even came out your mouth.
He lying. He just lying. He ain't
I'm not
cheating back
lying.
nothing. He gonna
I'm
go
not
crazy. I ain't
lying.
cheating back. Cheating back ain't it for me. I can't do. I've never been able to
I'm
cheat
not
back because I
lying.
ain't gonna want to do no more. You cheat on me, and I
Especially if
know
you
you
already
cheat.
giving signs that something that you
Mm.
doing something. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go holler. Oh, yeah, yo, hey, yo, what's
That
up
mean
with
you
you?
already had
Oh,
old
you
Cliff
already
on your
had
mind.
the back door,
Don't even start
girl.
about because
Don't get yourself
yeah.
in no trouble on this dang couch. You better
That what
We don't want
remember.
to hear it.
you better
Y'all, we
remember.
You
don't want to
better
hear it.
remember. We gonna get real dysfunctional. Okay, everybody, we going to commercial break. Baby, don't worry about it. I ain't checking your phone. I ain't cheating either. Love you. I'm keeping my peace. I want to have a. I want to have a peaceful
Well, I'm
after
glad
the
I'm
fall
single.
tonight.
Hell, I'm glad I'm single. Y'all motherfuckers in a relationship. Hey.
Man, go crazy. Come on, somebody that
No,
somebody that's
no, no,
Vic, I
In
know
the
you got
audience,
something to
no,
say.
hold on, no,
come on,
Hey,
E-Class.
Eclair.
no,
Hey. So like for
no.
me, I'm usually not one to go through my man's phone. And I think now I've learned the lesson because before when I was married, I was going through my ex-husband's phone,
Excuse
and
me. Excuse me.
I was finding I found some stuff out that I didn't want to find out, but I found out, and that I kind of already had a feeling and knew all along.
Mm-hmm.
And it just messed up the entire relationship, the entire dynamic. And it was just like you said, Didi, it's like, when God tell you stuff, you feel it in the pit of your stomach. It's that intuition. And then like when you see it, you're like, dang, all right. So then
Yes,
like,
sir.
and it did. It was ooh. It took a lot of healing, but I thank God now that I'm over it. But still, it does build that lack of trust, because once that trust is broken, it is hard to get it back.
Right. It
And
is
then
hard.
when he knew that I knew, it kind of just down south from there, and then which led to the divorce and everything. But yeah, it's like,
Do
but
you
my
regret
thing
it?
is, no, I do, but I don't, because it was the death of my marriage. But and because him and we were good friends. We were friends before we dated. We were friends before we tried. I guess we were friends like the first few years of the marriage, and then after I start finding stuff out again, it just kind of went downhill. But the part that I probably will say that I regret is ignoring the red flags before, because there were some things that he was hiding even while we were dating. And then when stuff started to come out, it kind of just made it worse during the marriage. So going through the phone and everything, like, my thing is with that is, if you have if you getting mad at me for going through your stuff, well, don't give why are you doing what you doing? And don't if you don't give me a reason to feel like I don't trust you, or you doing stuff and you moving funny, I won't have to go through your stuff. I won't feel
Right.
like I have to search for nothing. But if you're doing right by me, I ain't got no reason to go through your stuff,
Right.
because I trust you wholeheartedly, right?
Right.
So
Right.
he kind of was giving me reasons to be like, all right, something's funny here. The dynamic between our relationship, or what's going on with us, it led me to be like, all right, what are you doing? And then come to find out, there's exes in his phone. There's females that he was with before me in his phone. Him saying stuff that didn't need to be said, that was between him and God. Like, are you serious? And you telling these people that? Like, you're breaking the sanctity of our relationship. You're breaking the trust between me and you. So what? And then you getting mad at me because I'm
Like, yo, what's going on? Like, if you want this to work with me, I need you to fix this. But it kind of just it escalated from there. But at the end of the day, like now it's just like, all right, I'm no longer gonna ignore those red flags. I'm no longer gonna ignore those feelings in the pit of my stomach if I feel something, because Dee, like you said, God, if God gonna show it, God gonna show it to me regardless. I'm either see it in I'm either see it in a dream, I'm gonna catch a vision,
Right.
I'm gonna remember something you said that was off months ago, a year ago, and I'm gonna remember it later and put the pieces together. I'm not ignorant, I'm not stupid, so I don't know why you think that it ain't gonna, what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. Whatever you feel like you gotta be sneaky about and do, it's gonna come out. One way or another, it's gonna come out. So I don't know why you gotta feel like you gotta hide stuff. Come on now. That's just my take on it. That's it.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Vicky.
Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Is you talking, baby?
We
Get
can't
on
hear
mute.
You probably gotta hit that microphone twice.
Double
in your
click your
octaves.
mic.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now double click your wrist. Or if you're in the party, you may have to leave the party.
You on mute.
Yeah.
Click the microphone twice.
She probably took the headset off. Sometimes it do that too.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you
we
now.
hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
hear you.
Okay. All right. How y'all, my beautiful family?
Hey.
Hi.
I feel like this. If your man or woman is treating you the right way and treating you the way they did before you said I do, then everything, that's cool. But my case, uh my husband was verbally abusive. So you know what? There came along this man that's treating me the way that I should be treated, talking to me the way that I should be talked to, and treating me the way I wanted that he used to treat me. So yeah, I cheated, and I guess I'm saying it on air, but like I said, he was verbally abusive. He changed. You know, people change during a marriage, and um, do the things that you did to get me. You know, before, like I said, before we said I do, you were the perfect gentleman. You were the perfect this and the perfect that. And seemed like time I said I do, all of that shit up stuff went out the window. So yeah, if things people change. And like I said, this man, he was a gentleman, respecting me, loving me, so yeah, stuff happens.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I know how them changes. Even when you propose. When you propose,
Yeah, it's on
they change up
again.
too.
This switch go out
That's how
real
I-
quick, huh?
That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Hey, yeah, that's the reason why I ain't with my ex fiance. Cause no.
Hey, Dika.
Hey, Dicker.
Hey,
girl.
babies, how y'all doing? I just want to say, like, for sure, definitely. I'm not a person that like to go through the phones normally, but like, I'm piggyback off the intuition thing, the woman's intuition. Like, it really do hit you sometimes. And to me, I be feeling like it's God telling me something, because it ain't a time that I had that intuition and I did go through that phone that I didn't find something. You know what I mean? So, man, it's the intuition be real. That's all I got to say.
Just need
Okay.
validation.
God gave us that gift for a reason, baby.
For a
God
whole
gave every woman
reason.
that.
Man, I just went through the phone to sing some stuff. My jaw would drop on the ground and be like, "Ooh, boy, I'm happy I went." Boy, I hated it, but you gonna hate
You have to be wet.
it.
Twin,
You gonna hate it.
man, this my twin, y'all. I could not
Hey,
say this my twin for sure.
I'm happy I seen this boy commenting upside the stranger in my house for sure. Cause boy, you do that, you looking at that, you doing that, and I went to go find, I would have never knew, and I want to know, and I'm happy I know. Boy, I'm rubbing my hands together now. I know who you are. So, yeah, shout out to the
Man, phone tell a lot about a person. I swear to God. Hey. So I want everybody, hold on. I want everybody in this room right now. We got a few people in here. I want y'all to be us a little bit favor for me. It's just a little tiny favor. Please go on your menu, right? And press that like and save for me. That's all I want y'all to do for me. Just press like and save.
I already did it already.
I appreciate that. D, I really do appreciate that.
We appreciate all y'all for being
Shout out
here,
to
too.
everybody that's in this in the audience and in this room, in this world right now that's watching the podcast. I appreciate G Smash. Hey G Smash.
We love you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for
You're
coming.
beautiful,
I
G Smash.
appreciate you so much. Victoria's Vicky, thank you so much. Mrs. Dicker. Who else in here? Right, my bestie, two of my besties in here. E-Class and Tiny Face. Thank y'all so much. I can't see who's that in that green. I can't see your name, but thank you so
Big
much.
man.
And
Big
thank you so
man.
much for coming. And the one beside us in the corner, Eat the Babies.
Eat the
I see you,
babies
Eat the
in the world.
Babies. Willie, I see you
Yeah.
back there. I can't see everybody back there. Y'all purple for me,
Eat the
but
baby.
I appreciate everyone for coming.
Yo.
You about to say, eat the
Listen, shout out to my man too.
Let me
Hey,
see who else in here, cause I don't want to leave nobody else out.
We got Willie.
Captain Jack. Okay, Captain Jack. I
Hey,
see
Captain
you.
Jack.
Eden, thank you for coming. I still can't see that person right there. Who's that?
Which one? All the way in the back?
The one with the pink shirt and the one in front of
That's
him.
Big Show
Hey, Big Show.
and Kuda.
How you doing?
And hey, Kuda. I think that's what you said. Thank y'all for coming. So thank y'all
We
for
appreciate
coming.
y'all.
We really appreciate y'all for sure.
You really do.
Is that everything that y'all wanted to give out there and all y'all opinions and shit like that? Cause I'm finna really end this show. Cause it's 9:49.
Yeah, I got my
Have fun.
Hello,
Thank
you
you
ain't
for,
say nothing back
thank you for
there.
inviting
What's your
me. I know.
opinion? And sexy bone.
I'm
Nah,
I don't
we
check
ain't good.
phones.
on
I
the
don't check
phone.
phones.
You on mute, Vicky.
I definitely have.
Hey, cutie,
huh?
I want to say something. I want to make sure I let y'all know to be careful about the clothes that y'all are buying because some of these stores are selling these clothes. They putting their name on these clothes, and these clothes have glitches. And I bought some nice stuff, and I mean, I bought some stuff. I bought a lot of clothes, and some of these clothes, like I said, they have glitches and stuff that's messed up. And when I went to the owner, she told me, she said, "Well, you got to talk to Meta about that." And I was like, "You know what? This is your store, and I spent a lot of money in here." And she was like, she kind of brushed me off. So y'all be careful about these clothes y'all buying. I bought this beautiful gold jacket. It was beautiful. But when you put it on, it looks like it's been the back of it and the sides look like it's been rolled in soot. And I was like, you know what? I need my money back off this. The pants and stuff that are up, the lighting, it makes them look so beautiful. And you think that's the way they're gonna look on you? Mm-mm-mm. I bought some white pants thinking they were white and silver. They turned out to be gray and green. And so be careful about these clothes that y'all are buying.
Thank you.
Okay.
Shout out to
Thank
you
you.
for that. Shout out to how you looking at outfit you got on
Yeah,
that girl. They did right with that one.
They dope. I swear to God, dope. Hey. Hey.
They did right with that
Tyson
one,
to
but
top the man.
Dickens, my baby, thank you for coming to this function.
my sexy baby.
I think that's it. Nah, we ain't done, honey. What you was saying?
No, I said I have checked phones, and I'm glad that I did, because at the end of the day, you got to protect yourself. You're responsible for your well-being, your mental health. And if people have right, and they have their choices, and they choose not to give you truth, you got to pursue that truth for your own mindset, for your own mental health. So I feel like every situation is different. Every person is different. I don't think everybody deserves not to be
I
trusted,
can't hear nothing she
but you
saying.
gotta
We
decide
can't
for
hear you.
yourself.
We
Really?
can't hear you.
Step
Probably
back,
become
step all the way
Probably.
back, step back, and then go and come back up.
Can you hear me now?
Can
No,
y'all
we
hear
can't
nothing?
hear you.
Can you hear
She
me
might
now?
need to get
Come
on the
around to the
couch.
side.
She
Yes,
might
we
come
hear
to.
you now. Yes.
All right.
I was saying not
Oh, there we go.
everybody. I've checked phones before, and I'm glad that I did. I have no regrets, because I'm responsible for my mental health, my stress, and you can't force a person to be truthful. Sometimes you gotta, um, find out things yourself and move forward
Okay.
accordingly. And
Mhm.
I'm not saying everybody shouldn't be trusted, because it depends on the situation. Every situation is different, but you do what's best for you at the end of the day, because you're
That's why
responsible for
I
yourself.
said, and I like that, honey. But that's why I said,
Yeah.
like, ask for permission first. Like, just ask me now. If I get an attitude and say, nah, I
Hmm.
want you to go through my phone, then
Mhm.
that give you a sense to say, okay, I'm gonna
Right.
go through your
I feel
shit.
like if you have a
Yeah.
reason to have to go through the
Mhm.
phone, then there's already something off, and that there's something,
Right.
And
the
twin,
relationship
sometimes you
is
can't ask,
broken.
because then
It
they
might
gonna
come
erase
out
what you
without you
need to see.
looking. It might come out
No,
without
no,
you looking through the
no.
phone too.
I'm saying as far as a person asking me. Now I'm not gonna even have my phone in my hand if you ask me right then and there. I'm gonna just say go ahead. You get what I'm saying? My phone is always open. It's gonna be on the
Hmm.
table. And I don't have my phone on no pillow either. But me,
Okay.
yeah, most definitely
If you
we
ask me
definitely
to
go
see
through
my
the
phone
Hey, cue
and I
that.
got something you don't need to see, I'm gonna get
Hey,
rid of it
cute.
before I give you my phone. So
You
don't
you
ask
need
me
to
to
do
get
you
my
you need to do
phone.
what I did. I'm gonna tell you how I caught my man cheating. I told him I wanted to have sex and I wanted to make love to him. Found out that he was messing around with my best friend. So I
Oh
told him, I said,
no.
Oh
hey, come
wow.
over. I want to make love to you. So we started getting ready to get busy, and she came out the closet.
Mm.
So you know
Oh
what?
damn.
That's
Oh,
how you
that would have
catch
been a
their
lady.
ass.
Oh
That
Boom,
would have
baby.
been your
damn.
best
Damn. She got
friend.
some stories.
Oh, that would have been
Right.
a
Oh
date.
no.
Hold up, your
Yeah,
best
well,
friend
man.
came
Yes,
out the
my best
closet.
friend. I mean,
Mm-mm.
guess what?
You didn't shoot
Although no,
him.
That's why I said that would have been the day I would have went to jail. Baby,
no, I
prison for
had
that.
her to
Oh.
hide in the
She had her.
closet.
She had her to hide and
Yes.
jump out and let him see.
Yeah, see,
She knew
I
what was
told her, I said, you
happening.
know what? One day I saw him, I said, that's my man. She said, it is. I said, yeah. She said, well, that's my man too. I was like, what? And so she showed me messages where he texted me the same thing. And I was like, you know what? We gonna get that ass. So I invited
Oh
her to
damn.
my house and we
She
caught his
had her
ass.
to jump out the
We
closet. Oh,
busted his ass.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh damn. You
Okay.
had her to
Good.
jump out
Yeah,
the
had her
closet.
jump out the closet,
God
buddy.
damn.
Boy,
hey, Jen,
wow.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm so
Jen.
happy that
Uh,
I'm married for 31 years and I'm listening to
Ooh,
you
Oh,
guys.
yes.
oh,
oh yeah.
This phone thing
Proud
is
to you.
ridiculous. We need to go get back to like one-on-one relationships. Put the phone
Mhm.
down. Find out really
Mm-hmm.
deeply about his soul. Look into his eyes. Feel the heat from each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're
I
losing
like
that.
that.
Like I'm grateful I, dated in the 80s. I'm mad old, but it's
this
sad to hear
generation
you
suck.
guys. It really
Hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
sad to hear you guys, and the phone is like a part of your relationship. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pray
Social
for you
media got to
guys.
be a part too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
social
love
media,
different.
yeah, all
Yeah.
that interfere. So I say, if try to put down the phone, man. Just be in the room, feel the heat, like put on Keith Sweat,
do something.
Exactly.
Wow.
I was just gonna say that, Jen. It's the music. You can hear this generation of music does not promote love anymore. When the last time you basically you think about it, you gotta. That's why I really listen to R&B. I listen to Anita Baker. I listen to them people that was saying things to their men that made their men feel good. You can't be doing this to Sexy Red. I can't hold my man on face to Sexy Red. I'm just being for real.
Yeah, I think I fell in love with I fell in love with my husband doing
R&B.
I don't care. R&B ain't either.
The new R&B nowadays is her and all of them.
It's all heartbreak. It's all heartbreak.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
We ain't talking about love no more. We ain't talking about cooking for our men and rubbing our back and stuff no more.
The ones that do
we talking about some crazy stuff. We talking about sharing them. We talking about being okay with being a side chick now. We ain't talking about men going and doing things for our men and rubbing their back and rubbing them down and cooking them food and telling them with all my heart I love you, baby. We ain't doing that no more. This music is not promoting love no more, and that's why everybody in these crazy old jacked up relationships, because folks learning off of what they hearing and they not hearing what they need to be learning about love, and that's what it is. That's what we messed up.
Programming already
but spend some time with each other. Put the phones away. Spend a weekend. Go away.
Well, please stay off social media. God damn.
Yeah, social media.
Good luck with you guys.
Thank you, Jen. We love you, Jen.
Thank you, Jen. But social media is just so, it's just, it don't test a relationship. Like, people be so into, oh, you seen what so did on social media. Like, what they got to do with, you know,
and
what
I should be jacked up.
Like, I just don't like that. And dating nowadays, me being single, I can honestly say that dating it sucks in this generation, for sure. Especially my generation.
I can honestly say dating is okay.
Good, bad.
You mean
that's my man. Shout out to my man. Shout out to the same one, y'all. That's a good way to man. That's my man. Thank you for my man.
I'm dead. I am so dead. Anybody else that would like to say anything before we close out? Okay, do me one more time, one more favor for me, one more time, because I really would get mad because like we've been doing Dysfunktional Podcast for a while. We only got like what 40 something white 50. Y'all been like, okay. Well, the first time we had 28. But
you gonna get some more likes in that skirt twin.
Can y'all please like to say the word for me? Busy the Great, thank you for coming to Dysfunktional Podcast. We really appreciate you so much.
This is a different world too, huh? Yeah, those are different world, right?
Thank y'all so much again. Can y'all like it say for me, please, one more time? Victor 3000.
We appreciate y'all so much.
If y'all just not coming through, for the ones that just not coming through, Victor 3000, make sure y'all check out his worlds. Hey, on the top of this board right here, she should have his Instagram. Say Victor 3000 VR. Make sure y'all follow his Instagram. Make sure y'all follow his events, his worlds, and everything that he got going on in his space. Make sure y'all check him out. He's very dope.
He's dope.
His music, how he do his DJing, very dope. Make sure y'all go catch the experience, especially on Saturdays at Shrimp and Grits. Make sure you check out his latest 3000 watts of dopamine. He got so many other worlds that y'all can check out. The gas station. He got other word frequency. Jack in the Bag is another one. He got so many words. I can't even put it on top of my goddamn head right there.
Disappointed. Just go in a minute, mind them out.
I promise you. You won't be disappointed. He's very dope. He still use primitive, by the way, for the ones that
and
don't know.
Mobile games too. I got a mobile game coming out in a couple weeks. So
y'all heard?
A real mobile game.
Come on, bitch.
A real mobile game. Don't play with him. Hey, make sure y'all
make it primitive look like Tri-Med. Stop playing with my boy. He in his thing. Hey, come on. Don't keep behind my boy.
Don't play with my boy. Hey, once again, we finna go ahead and take our pictures out here and take our video out here. I just want to thank y'all again for coming. Um, every other Monday we will be doing a show, so make sure y'all keep getting in tune with the Blunt Legends team. I want to give a big shout out to my Blunt Legends family up here. We got Sexy Bone, Honey Love, Cutie, the sweetest, Underboss, Scotty to Real, and we missing Nubian Queen. She had to go. But this is my Blunt Legends family. Y'all will be seeing more of them. And Tiny Faith in the back. She's part of the Blunt Legends team. She just not up. But Tiny Faith is in the back. She's part of the Blunt Legends family as well. Make sure y'all get in tune with us. We'll be doing events. Make sure y'all get in tune on Wednesday nights on Sexy Bone and Sky. They do sultry night vibes, ladies night on Wednesday nights. Cute the sweetest, she does her karaoke every Sunday at her home. Cutie the sweetest home on the rocks.
Sweetest home on the rocks.
Make sure y'all get in tune with that. Cutie birthday just passed, so make sure y'all still tell her it's still her birthday. It's happy birthday to Cutie the sweetest. We will be doing something very, very soon for her soon. But make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. Dickles, you did a great birthday gift for her.
Shout out to Dickles for my
did her birthday cake
in my
as well.
cake, in my car, in my cake, in my car, in my cake.
And if y'all want to just follow me, y'all can follow me now. If y'all don't know me, I'm Blunt Ass Danielle. Go by Didi, aka known as Didi. If y'all don't know me, I'm the one of the hosts of this, as y'all can tell. But y'all can follow everybody up here. They are all creators and all, great people. So if y'all want to get to know us, just follow us right
And
now.
your
Just
Pelican
like
Cove.
Big Show D.
I
Thank
got
y'all again
Pelican
for coming.
Cove.
Yes.
Pelican Cove twin. Tell them about Pelican
Oh.
Cove.
Yes.
Oh, y'all check out my latest new drop. Y'all check out my latest new drop, Pelican Cove. It's very dope, very vibey. Make sure y'all go check it out. It's very dope. I think that's one of my best builds. I love this build so far because I took my time with this build. And, I love it. Pelican Cove gives us a nice, unique vibe, and that's what I kind of do. And check out the aesthetics of the build. You will love the view with the water, with the city in the background, with the big city drop in there. So y'all would love that. Most definitely, you will love the lounge that has the 90s black classic movies on the wall with the artwork. Then you also have a Gen Z lounge that gives us an upbeat, vibey type of young kind of style with the hip hop and trap music vibe. So make sure y'all go check out Pelican Cove. I will be doing an event soon. I'm trying to do some with some concerts and some things. I'm trying to get Cutie on the stage one day to do a Pelican Cove, concert at
I'm down for it. Let's go.
Cove. Pelican Cove. And I'm gonna definitely get Victor too. Victor gonna definitely be in that bitch too, especially the Gen Z lab. And I'm gonna get some couple people in there. We just had Shireen Picasso a couple like last week or so doing the concert there. So make sure y'all go check out Pelican Code, give it a like and save, and keep up with me. My Instagram is blunt_dd. And everybody else that y'all see up here, they do stuff. We do stuff. And make sure y'all go check out again, once again, Victor 3000. Okay, we done. Okay, I did no talking. Let's go.
Y'all. Thank y'all.
Love y'all.
Dope. Hey.
You gotta go sit down and take pictures, y'all.
How you been?
Damn, this is a dope ass show, man.
I'm good.
Damn, this shit was tight. Hey.
Come on, the boss. Get out here.
I'm coming. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me
Keep busy. Yeah.
Where Vic?
All right, so can I get everybody to get close to get a picture because the ones in the back I see purple. Okay, so one. Y'all ready? What Victor? I need Victor in the front.
I was invisible.
Yeah, where my boy Vic at?
Right. We right here. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna do a video right quick. All right. Thank y'all again for coming to Dysfunktional Podcast. We just wrapped it up with Victor 3000. Make sure y'all go check him out on Instagram at Victor 3000 VR. Shout out to my Blunt Legend family for helping this interview with Victor 3000. Shout out to all the people in the audience that's in this video right now. We thank y'all again. We see y'all next time for the next show. Make sure y'all check us out at Blunt Legends VR. And make sure you check me out at Blunt Legends underscore DD on Instagram for more information and more events. Thank y'all again. We're out of here.
Big love.
All right. That's it, y'all.
For
Thank
sure, for
y'all.
sure.
Hey.